Welcome back to the Michael Brooks Show. It's my pleasure to introduce Will EQ. He is a rapper, recording artist. He's also, I'm not going to put names out there, but he's penned lyrics for people that you've definitely heard of. He's a very talented man. We just came in listening to Whole Foods, which, I mean, I'm never going to go to Whole Foods again. Will, thanks for being here.
It wasn't a Whole Foods dish, but thank you, man. Thanks for the intro, too.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks for the intro.
How is just make sure you're speaking really clearly into the mouthpiece on your phone so we can hear you loud and clear.
I tried to get digital on you. I put in my wireless earpiece and take it out.
Yeah, that you know what? People try. Yeah, headsets never work. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Cool. Beautiful. Thank you. Will, how did you get into the music business? How long have you been doing what you do, and where are you coming from? What tradition are you in as a rapper?
Well, I've been creating as far as I can remember, from drawing. I remember in elementary school, like I was awesome in elementary, not to pat myself on the back. But I remember designing shirts for the elementary school, et cetera, et cetera. But I kind of got out of drawing and creating and painting and everything, and I kind of moved it towards words and drawing with words.
Yeah.
And I can, as far as I can remember, I remember, the early stuff, like the hammers and, the Vanilla Ices. When I'm a kid, of course, I would redo theirs and make it apply to me, and then eventually I'll get into the Public Enemies, and I was redoing the Public Enemy song. So
when you say redoing, explain what you mean by that.
And I might substitute certain words for candy or chocolate or Nintendo games. I'm just doing it from a kid perspective.
So you were like rewriting their lyrics for you.
For me, yeah. Basically trying to rhyme it the same, but with my own words and making it apply to me. So that's how I started. And from there, I kind of developed my own style. I was influenced mostly by, I'd say some of my biggest influence was Tribe. I was young. My sister's boyfriend was in the armed forces, so he was traveling. And he put me onto a lot of up north music because you got to remember I was in Atlanta.
Right.
So we weren't too keen to up north music at the time.
That's the most southern. Honest, by the way, I love it. Will, that's the most southern thing that's ever been said on this show.
I love it. Am I your first hip hop artist? I did.
Yeah, I think actually you are the first.
Wow.
We had a lot of hip hop. Yeah, you're making this is TMBS history right now. Let me do this. A shofar for the first hip hop artist on TMBS. My friend Willie Q. We had a lot of hip hop artists, or not a lot, but a couple of hip hop artists and DJs on Dope Boys, and Waz and I cover hip hop on Woke Bros. But no, you're the first recording artist on TMBS. I mean, it should be you.
Hey, I love it. Hey, I'll take it.
You have
I take all the compliments I can get. Say what?
That's one of our tags. You had a theory that you were telling me about political cycles and hip hop and where we're at now in terms of the culture. Break that down. Explain that to the audience. It's really interesting.
I'll start now, then I'll go backward.
Yeah.
Now Trump is in office, the Trump administration. We're about to get some great music. That's the punchline. And you can see it now. It's already changing. Before Trump got in office in the Obama's term, it almost seemed like rap or real hip hop. I love all rap, don't get me wrong, but it seems like what we call real hip hop was almost disappearing. We were worried that it was going away. Now it's different. And I think Trump had a lot to do with it. I think we were content while Obama was in office. I think trap music was taking over. You know what I'm saying? Because we were content. We weren't worried. Now the pressure is on. And, pressures make diamonds, right? Adversity makes superheroes, right? So, but you can go back to Reagan. Who did Reagan bring? Public Enemy, NWA. They came out of Reaganomics. Bush came. I'm sorry. Let's skip to Clinton. Clinton came. Clinton was kind of chill, the black president, quote unquote. It's kind of. Some of his policies may have, we might not agree with some of his policies as African Americans, but during the time we were cool. You know, he was playing the saxophone, we were chilling, and that's when the bling bling era came. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's like during times where we're content, the music turns into party music, etc. You know.
Well, I was always think of Bill Clinton. I always think of him with that Dipset.
What is that?
You remember Dipset? We were always playing Dipset. So Dipset. So Bill Clinton literally Bill Clinton just being at a club like Dipset. It works.
It's hilarious.
What happened during Bush though?
During Bush? We
got
some great music during Bush. We got Hip Hop is Dead during Bush. From Nas. He was trying to change the game. We had some great music during Bush.
Because I know
even Kanye was conscious during Bush. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut.
Oh no, go ahead. Actually, you know what happened do you want to talk on Kanye for a second? We've had a lot of opinions on Kanye on this show, but not from anybody that's actually in the business. What do you make of his, not only that what's happened now, but you mentioned then he used to have a very different profile as a public persona. What's going on with him?
Oh, with Kanye. Well, we can't put too much. Let me say this right, because I love Kanye. Don't get me wrong. We can't put too much faith behind the man or a human, not just him specifically.
Yeah.
I think I may get in trouble for saying James Brown had conservative views. Am I right? Like,
didn't he meet with Nixon? I think he met with Nixon.
Yeah, he was cool with Nixon. Yeah, he was cool with Nixon. Like he backed some of his thoughts. So, do we then throw away all of James Brown's? I just realized he is a excellent producer, like top shelf. But as far as the content, he speaks from an honest place, but he may not necessarily, do his research. Or, you know what I'm saying?
I do. So, I think you're Willie Q is the UN Secretary General of rap music.
Hey,
very diplomatic.
I love it.